bothered. Oh, living life with no stress. Yes, every minute's my best. Yes, feel like I'm winning the lottery. Buying my mama a house is harder than pottery. Winning it just like I ought to be. Things looking up, up. I'm living on the bright side, looking for that good life. Everything is alright, riding on that golden wave, swimming in the fresh blue, pussy feeling brand new. Sun is about to break through. Ooh, I love the world today. I'm living on the bright side. 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 It's that tank top weather, oh. All my friends get together, oh. Feel it couldn't be better, yes. Tell me this is forever, yeah. Summer days they're getting hotter. She getting up out the water. Baby is beautiful, so that's the future is wavy. Colors are crazy. I'm living on the bright side, looking for that good life. Everything is alright, riding on that golden wave, swimming in the fresh blue, pussy feeling brand new. Sun is about to break through. Ooh, I love the world today. I'm living on the bright side. 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 The chemistry is right. I'm feeling so alive. Dreams flying in the sky. And I'm never coming down. I'm living on the bright side, looking for that good life. Everything is alright, riding on that golden wave, swimming in the fresh moon, pussy feeling brand new. Sun is about to break through. Ooh, I love the world today. I'm living on the bright side. 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 I'm living on the bright side.
It's on you.
I'm ready.
Hey.
We live. Look at me talking. Oh my goodness, I wasn't paying attention like usual.
Damn, Steve. That's the first thing you gotta admit.
Yeah.
You gotta admit.
Acceptance. Started my diet too. But what's up, everybody out there? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing out there? We tuning in. DJ Go.
Man,
Tell me how your week was. I just want to know.
blessed as always, because I made it for another week, so I just want to say thank you.
Mhm.
Well,
Right.
thank you everybody watching. Please make sure y'all share this live. I had a great weekend. Everything's successful, man. Everything's been blessed. But I'm just focused on my birthday party Saturday, 19th.
I'm gonna step in there.
Yeah, I'm stepping
I'm gonna step in there. I think I got some Burberry that may fit me. You know, that's what you do. I think I might, might ask Big Mike, can I wear one of his outfits?
Listen, I'm a big fan of Burberry, big fan of Gucci. I'm finna jump into Louis Vuitton, but Burberry ain't got nothing for you.
I knew you was gonna say that. They got something for Mike. They got something for me.
Only thing he can wear is the hat. I'm being real right now. And I think he did find a sweater one time, but the sweater was like oversized, so he got away with that.
Okay, well, it's cool. I might have to buy our hairs then.
You might need.
I might need. What?
But how was your weekend?
Man, excellent. Man, we got it going on. Shouts out to everybody that comes out and supports Lucky Scotty's, doing it big on Fridays, Saturdays, and Mondays. I just want, before I even get started with all that, I want to give a... Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Booney Mac. I want to give a shout. That's right at the bottom line. He backed down. I just want to give him give him a shout out. You know, man, Booney. If you get, I just want to give him a shout out. And also, they got somebody new added to the team, and that's Rob Vaughn's nephew, right? He called himself King Pierre. And he said this.
What's his name?
King Pierre.
Pierre.
That's right. When he had passed his test,
To the shop, 'cause, shout out to Rob.
check him out. He didn't pass his test. I'm proud of this guy here, man. Look, Rob Vaughn molding him up.
They can't hear me.
And,
You sure you can't hear me? Check 1, 2. In the place to be.
and he basically.
It's possible they didn't hear you. My bad. Good catch.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. See,
And then right now he got
shout out to
specials.
Angela.
Who, Angela?
She the one that told me, your DJ Gold, your mic ain't on. But yeah, shout out to her.
Angela, we thank you.
Tell her good catch. Tell her come
Good cat. Yeah, you gonna have to come on in here sometime. Not only for pictures, but you can come on here to see on in. But anyway, yeah, King Pierre.
What's
if you
up?
want a barber, check him out, man. He at the bottom line. And if you bring this card in, he said he giving you $10 off. He said he giving you 10 off.
Can they screenshot it?
Yeah, and he got a QR code. What he did? I said,
Ooh,
slow
let me see
down.
this.
He
Let me
ain't
see
me.
this.
Getting QR codes.
He's talking about he ain't you.
Yeah, get them QR
Oh no,
codes.
he definitely ain't you. Look how slim he is.
Go. I started my diet today
King-
too, just letting you know.
And shout out to you for doing
Yeah.
that, because I want to be supportive.
I am.
You know, it's my birthday weekend, man.
And I'm on my
and
diet. That's a good thing.
Bullshit. But look, shout out to King Pierre, man, and shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to Avery too.
That's his brother. That's Dre's brother. Yeah, that's Dre's
You
brother.
ain't gotta tell me. Come on, man. I know
you
that.
know.
Yeah.
If you don't know anything from Waukegan in North Chicago, you know that's his brother.
You just Zion and
I
what
mean,
else?
you know, that's all I mess with. I ain't even gonna keep.
Zion.
I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you, like y'all say. But anyway, also I want to give a shout out to. There's a new car wash,
God
new owner.
damn,
I
how
got,
many
I got
shout
you,
outs you
man.
gonna give?
I gotta give it
How
to
many-
him. Hey,
all
listen, these guys right here washing cars, Gold. These
Hold
guys
up,
washing
hold
cars.
up.
That's your lane.
My sis watching Taliba. She in California, right? Oh, Drake. Of course, Drake probably sent her the damn thing. Like, cause her ass ain't never tuned in on no.
What?
real-
Your sister?
Well, she ain't my. You know, she good people sister.
Okay.
Good people sisters. But Taliba, shout out to her. She's in Cali. She only tuned in because Dre's on here. So, but yeah, keep it going.
Tell
Shout
her
out
start
to you,
tuning.
sis.
Tell her like the page while you at it. Dre, tell her like the page. And then on top of that,
everybody
Platinum Works, y'all, on Belvedere. New owners over there. He got new
Damn,
guys.
they got
do
new owners.
Yes, they do tune-ups too. They do a whole bunch of stuff. Shout out to them guys. And guess what? He always giving us stars. So I had to make sure I gave him a shout out. Speaking of stars,
Platinum-
let's get them
Platinum
stars rolling in here.
Yeah, definitely gets to get them stars, man. It's cost us $3.99. But Paul, without further ado, and
Come on
make
with
sure
it.
y'all share this live, because I tell y'all, sharing this live costs you $3.99.
That's right.
You know, when I say $3.99, it's like push a button, shit is free. You know, and I tell people that. Shout out to RF39 Productions,
Right.
And shout out to, of course, you, Paul. But without further ado, go ahead and introduce the guests. And
I wanted you to
Do it
do
right.
this because you know you so Waukegan and no go crazy. I want you. I mean,
hold
I'll be
on, nah,
confused.
no go
I mean,
crazy.
you live inside, but you shout out. You
I'll
shout.
put- I'll put you-
I'm so confused.
so
I'm
now
so
you don't want to give them, you don't
No,
want
I'm
to show the
talking
love.
about you giving the shout out. I said, I look. Next, you gonna
sad.
tell me you played for the Flames
That's
because the
sad.
Bulldogs were no good. That's what you gonna tell me. Is that what you gonna tell me in the show?
Damn.
I'm just saying.
What
you
makes
gonna
you
be
think
real?
the Bulldogs ain't
It's
good?
the Real
though?
Talk Podcast. The Flames, North Chicago High School is better than
Man,
Waukegan. Come on, let's.
and don't get it wrong. This is not
I
alcohol.
know that's peach pop. Peach pop.
No, it's just all the juices mixed in one.
Oh, okay.
But
Diet juice.
go ahead and give the introduction, Paul.
Okay.
You do shit so swell.
You sure you want me to? Is it
Yes.
okay? Oh, because he's from North Chicago, you don't mean to introduce him. But that's all right.
No, come
Without
on now.
further ado, Big Dre from No Go Worship. What's up?
That was lame as hell.
It's lame. How would you have said it? I want to hear you. He
but
from
no.
the South Side. That's what you got to know.
Come on, we
Or the West
represent
Side.
North Chicago.
All right.
He definitely, across 22nd Street area, you know,
Okay.
where I know him from. Great man, deal with the kids, football,
Hold up.
security.
I don't want to interrupt you, but the guy who running this film, He from North Chicago too, and he in a cut all quiet. Robert Foster. Yeah, he played on the North Chicago team too, and I don't think he got a touchdown or a sack. So I just want to, send that little shout out.
Yeah,
That ain't true.
Okay, well, correct me then, Dre.
You know what I'm saying?
Dre, correct me.
Yeah.
I mean, he got muscles and everything. I ain't seen him tackle nobody on no film. I mean, he been showing film, and
Listen,
I see.
man, I've been knowing him since junior high.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, them ain't muscles, them steroids. Look, look. I just want to hear him speak. I just want everybody to hear him speak. They don't get to hear all 39 production speak.
They get to
behind
hear him
the
when he
camera.
on sessions though. He doing a good job, man.
He doing a great job.
Doing a great job.
And don't forget,
With
everybody, he is the man behind the scenes. He is the man.
And you know what? We got
Behind the
2 other
scenes.
podcasters just joined. Alyssa got her podcast, Dialing In, correct? Am I correct with that? Yeah, Dialing In. We work in social medias. Day drop. Boy, it's about to jump off up in here.
I think that, don't get me wrong, that's a great thing. I salute everybody. Podcasts is everybody, everybody's doing podcasts. So, I feel like eventually, I think something else gonna come and play.
Sessions. Ain't nobody.
No, I'm just saying.
Ain't nobody doing that.
But podcast is a good thing because, believe it or not, hands down, not to cut Dre off, we just getting it, talking for a second. But like, even though Ray, shout out to the South Side, shout out to Ray. I think what he's doing is like a podcast almost. He just do it on the regular. You just gotta catch him when he popped on. You know what I mean? So, and he, he's doing a good job. You know what I mean?
The community.
Oh, he's heavy on the fucking views too. And, I feel like you say, he's part of the community too. You can't mention the kids. You can't mention helping the elderly, helping everybody, the community. When it comes to the community, he's definitely involved. So.
And everybody at home, if you want to do a podcast, there's space open. There's opportunities open. If you feel the need that you want to get something off your chest or you want to be a guest, get with these 3, one of these 3 that we got rolling, or whoever else that you desire. Go ahead, get up on here. If you want to get something up off your chest, if you want to share something that you think might help somebody, check in with. You got We Work in Social Medias. You got a lot of other ones. You know what I mean? I got to give the props to the guys that's rolling with us in the squad. I mean,
yeah, and that's why I always say, RF39 Productions. Like everybody think
we came from the kitchen.
Gold, Paul. No,
we came from the kitchen.
Paul actually hogs it.
Ooh, stop it, Gold. Don't you start today.
Boy, I don't be
It is Wednesday. I'll hog it. Don't you start right now. It's about to be your birthday. And I was going to get you a little gift, but you're messing it up. You're going to get you a tight-ass white T-shirt. That's what's going to happen.
Before we get into Dre, I just want to say, Paul, I don't be knowing, and people out home, I don't know shit that be going on. I got to wait for Paul to send the flyer.
You work so hard.
Paul,
You're a supervisor, Gold.
But Paul,
I just send you the flyer.
Fuck that.
And these people you know.
But you don't even say, hey, Gold, what you think about such and such? So I can get my opinion. I don't have no control over all that.
You're more than welcome to bring
But I'm glad you brought my bro on because this is my,
I figure you like him.
Damn.
I figure you like him.
But sometimes you got to ask, like, hey, DJ.
Yeah, you're right.
You and Dre ain't never had no bad blood. You know what I mean? You ain't had no bad blood.
I'm tell you what.
Back in the day.
He probably got you back in the...
Back in the day.
I mean, he probably got you in North Chicago where you doing Fridays at, right?
What you mean?
I mean, he's security over there. You can't get by Dre. You can't bring your equipment in.
He was team Old School Sunday.
That is.
Yeah, he was team Old School Sunday.
See?
And when I was in college, yeah, we're going to use the college word. When I was in college, I'm serious. RF39 Production Lab, I'm serious. While I was in college, man, he still show love, never changed up. He always been the same. Always been the same.
Man, without further ado, Go. You feeling sentimental over here. I'm finna get up off of that. This is the first time I've seen you feeling like that. Yeah, you getting all weak about it.
You got great.
Say it with your chest out. Tell me he got you in on Fridays and he had security because he wasn't letting you bring them speakers in because you just came from Wisconsin to back to North Chicago. So Dre wasn't letting you in. You had to go through him.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay, I want to clear it up then. I'm going to make sure.
I could be in Alaska. He gonna support.
He gonna support?
He been day one, A1.
Well, there you go, people.
I'm talking about when I had the records, back in the day. Like, he was
carrying the
there.
records?
Nah, hell no. He wasn't carrying no records. I said he was there just as far as he just ain't pop up. You know, he been there when I was living in North Chicago. 23rd, you know, it's the money area.
Well, I ain't finna talk about how to go. Hey, without further ado, man, Dre, we finna get it right into these questions because the questions I got for you is what's happening. DJ Gold,
Yes.
we got some heat for him.
And definitely we do. I want to shout out to Taliba again.
Yes.
Shout out to Avery. Tiffany checking in. Shout out to Tiffany. I'm sorry, I don't think I left you out. But shout out to Tiffany. Miss Kia Bone / Foster checking in. She has the Kia Foster on Facebook. But Kia Bone, Foster, shout out to her. And everybody else just watching, please make sure y'all just share this, man. We got a good person on. He finna tell
He got
us.
a story, bro.
Yeah, he gonna tell us.
He got a story.
Definitely got a story. So he gonna tell us what's going on and what all he done and what has he done, did, whatever. You know how it go.
Yeah, you know.
So look, we're gonna get into it though. But once again, please share the live. And
Big Dre.
Thank you for your time, Big Dre. I appreciate
Big
you.
Dre.
Love,
Busy, man. Hey, man, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you grew up. I got to know where you grew up, what school you attended, Social Security, stuff like that. I be wanting to know if you got credit good and all that.
Credit good.
I just want to know.
Damn.
Everybody
credit ain't like yours.
Well,
though,
okay, make sure it ain't, because you better get up there.
Well, let's get
go,
to it.
Dre.
Well, yeah, man. First and foremost, man, thank y'all for allowing the homie, man, to come up here and sit on y'all platform.
Okay.
I definitely appreciate that. Man, Joe, man, I'm from the Go. You know what I'm saying? I'm from North Chicago. You know, I've been there my whole demonstration. You know, so I went to North Chicago and then went off to college a little early. You know, let go, say, you know.
You want the same college go went to?
It was different.
It was different.
Different college, man. It was a junior college.
It was a
man.
junior college.
Junior college, man, you know.
Yeah, junior college. You know, I went to a junior college too in 2007, and my junior college was a different type of college. I had about 60 men
food.
No, I had 60 men in a dorm, and they told me to pair them shut it up. I don't know if anybody can relate at home, but
everybody
that's
know
what I did at my college, and it taught me a lot.
Everybody know what pair it up and shut
Hey,
up.
it told me to pair it up and shut it up. I don't know, but Dre, go ahead, finish telling me about your where you grew up. You said North Chicago, correct?
Indeed.
You went to high school in North Chicago?
Big Warhawk.
That's what I got to find out, because I'm so glad to hear Warhawk name, because I've been hearing nothing but Sam came here talking about the Bulldogs. Gold sit across me. Everybody talking about these Bulldogs.
Shout out to
let's
the
talk about
Warhawks.
the
I rock my
Well, that's
my
all I want to say.
fiance is a Warhawk, so
Okay,
let's not get it.
get that. I want to hear something about them Hawks.
Shout out to them birds.
Man, what you want to hear about them Hawks, man?
And
You know,
he deal with the kids too, and all the way up to high school. So he deal with them all. So
Indeed.
you can't, when you say in North Chicago, you can mention pretty
That's
much.
right.
Yeah,
I am the GOAT, baby.
Years ago. So I hear also.
Shout out to O'Brien checking in too.
Yeah. So I hear also that you're on the board for the United Muslim Minority. Tell me about that, man.
Oh, man. The United Muslim Minority Association, that's UMA. That's located on Washington and downtown Waukegan. I'm just part of the board, man. What UMA's doing over there is a lot for the community, as far as coming up with they rebuilding homes. In the process of rebuilding homes, you need a team to put these homes back together.
Right.
So I was asked to be on the board, because I offer services, and I also, know different people that could help on these projects.
Okay.
These houses got to be clean, these yards got to be done, the
Facts.
plumbing got to be done.
Facts.
So who better to do it than someone out of the community? You know what I'm saying? And then, man, by being a Muslim community, I am a Muslim. You know what I'm saying? So it means a lot. You know what I'm saying? Being active, I probably could be a little bit more active.
Okay.
But I got a lot of different things I be doing.
It's a process. But
I never heard of that.
so
You never heard of UMA?
No, I really haven't.
Well, they have a pantry located, man, right on the corner of McAllister and 10th Street. The old, What that restaurant used to be?
It used to be not Big Bite. It used to be
You know what I'm talking about.
but it's still cause I rolled past there today and seen it.
Yeah, so they got their full.
And you'll
pantry
see a
over
line
there.
out there, and I always pray for everybody. Like, I don't never judge, I just pray. You know what I mean? I don't judge, I pray. And I say that on live, like, I don't judge, I pray. But go ahead, Dre, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, they got another one on Grand and Jackson. You know, and what they doing is, man, they utilizing them apartments, man, helping families, man, that just need that help. You know, that's another
Blessing.
Miss Mary Cunningham is a part of that board as well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? President of that, brother Hamas Abrams, you know, so yeah, man, it's a lot of good going on in the community, man.
So so they they give food to the community that needs it, right?
Yes.
Less fortunate. And what days are up?
I don't know
You don't
the
know?
days, but I
Okay.
know the locations.
Do they have to sign up if anybody in the public?
It's I think I don't think you gotta sign up. I think it's just more of, if you really hungry, you gonna know where to go. You know what I mean?
Right.
And be some lines sometimes, but like you say, all you can do is just pray. And I don't never judge, because it's like, man, you don't ever know. And I've been hungry before. I tell people I've been messed up before, as a child and as a adult, where it was rough. So I don't never judge. I just pray.
Yeah. Pray for the unfortunate.
Yeah, pray. I don't
Hard
never
times.
judge. Never judge.
But that's good.
And shout out to Baldy watching, man, because, Baldy, we pray for you, man. You've
Yeah,
been
bro.
strong.
Yeah, we definitely
shout out
pray
to you, man. So
we ain't
just-
forgot you, Baldy.
yeah, just thank you for
We ain't
just
forgot you,
watching, man. But yeah, shout out to you.
Also, so getting back to that, that's real. That's deep right there. Helping out.
It looked
there.
like I just seen Kelly just checking in. Shout out to Kelly Braid
Make sure she
checking
get
in.
it. Also, man, Dre.
That's
also
her.
you work for Pads and Waukegan. Tell us about that. You work for Pads?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I'm a client service aide at Pads of Lake County. It's a homeless shelter located on Grand Avenue.
Okay.
Oh, man, I've been there for about 8 years.
8 years.
Yeah, man.
Damn. Keep
That's
it going. Don't stop.
8
Keep it
years.
going.
You can't stop, man.
People at home, 8 years. Pads.
Oh yeah, man. That's a different community, man. You got to have a heart and a stomach to be in that type of environment. You know what I'm saying? Because you think about, man, when people think about homelessness, you think about drug addicts. You think about the most fucked up people on this planet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Though they still human, they go through shit. And then there's people that ain't drug addicts, that ain't, you know what I'm saying, trying to live off the land, that's actually going through shit, homes getting shot up, cribs getting burnt up. You see a lot of different things, man, kids homeless around Christmas time, things like that. And so what that does is, man, that builds something in you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You cannot not have a heart being in that environment. You know what I'm saying?
Man. You see a lot. You said you see a lot.
Oh yeah.
So from being at the Muslim,
You're going to see a lot. You're going to see a
man,
lot.
I'm just sitting here. I'm picturing
You
all
got to be
this.
strong, though, because you got to
Going
remember.
from McAllister, then you going over to Grand, where Pads is at, DJ Gold. Pads is on the west side, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Man, God forbid, I would do what I gotta do. Boy, I do what I gotta do just to make sure I'm not back on the, homeless, or, you know what I mean? It just, man, sacrifice.
So people at
all
home,
that
you are
sacrifice.
blessed to have your own apartment. So sometimes when you might wake up
Anywhere
and
you
you
live
might be,
in.
Dre, you might be thinking like you got it bad. You ain't got it bad. Dre telling you right now, you got to have the compassion, the stomach for everything that he see daily for 8 years, right?
Yeah.
8 years. So, hey, I'm telling you right now, you got to be a special person.
Man, no, I mean, you just
Got to be.
You just got to be a humble person and realize, man, you know what I'm saying, that you a human just like everybody else is, and everybody's
why I don't
problems is
judge.
different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some people,
I don't
man,
judge.
everybody got a different vice. Judging somebody, you end up in the same situation. You
That's
know
why
what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
judge. And I've been saying that for years. I do not judge. Like, last week. You know, no disrespect, but people's like, what we gonna do about the people that's panhandling? Shit, keep putting money in their damn buckets. Because it's like we don't know their situation. It could be you one day, but it ain't a problem when they do it though. But now they gonna make it a problem because there's people out there now. But we don't know their situation. If they holding a sign and this, they could be lying or telling the truth. It ain't for you to judge. It's for you in your heart to do what's right and just put a couple bucks in there and keep it moving. And keep it moving. You just don't never know, man, because I've been at ground zero, and ground zero is ugly. I'm talking about it's ugly. It's ugly.
Before I get in that, I want to ask you this. I want to ask you this. So you also mentioned to me, right? We talked on the phone, and you said you went to IDOC for 7 years and for 5 years.
Yeah, man, I went to the penitentiary, man, when I was 15. It was a 7-year bid. Then they ended up turning around, going back. And the thing about that is I was actually sentenced to 4 months boot camp.
Okay.
But because of my prior conviction, you know, once I got down to the penitentiary, they took that 4 months and I had 8 years.
I thought you was going to say, you know, he couldn't do the exercise for a minute.
I actually was sitting back like, man, thinking about how good in shape I was going to be in that high 4 months. You know, I'm like, man, I need this break from the crib real quick. You know?
Well, so 4 months turned into how long?
8 years.
Damn, can you imagine?
Yes.
That's a big, like, goddamn, I can understand, like, 6 months turned into a year. Let's knock them 6 months out. But when you talking about 4 months to 8 years, woo.
I'm going to speak on a little bit of that because mine was 8.5.
Shout out to Chiquita. Let's go and watch it too.
Okay,
Chiquita.
my first one was 8.5 years, and I was supposed to get it, but my judge was like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna give it to you. I'm gonna teach you a lesson.
What,
and
hold
he
on.
taught me a lesson.
Let's put him out there. What judge taught you a lesson?
Judge Phillips.
Phillips ain't bad though. He
okay, you tell it yourself. He
Nah,
retired now. I'm glad.
No, it's people like Boars.
I am so glad. Look, and the reason why
Shit,
I'm actually
Boris.
gonna walk up to him and say, you know, he did me a favor because I learned a lot. Believe it or not, I kind of wish it didn't happen. I wish I could have learned another way, but it happened that way. Sometimes when you reckless, like I was, and I was, you know, out there doing my madness, he's, you know, the man upstairs sat me down, and I got to think about some stuff. And I was sitting here just thinking about what Dre was saying. I'm very, very humble by it because
You gotta be.
it's these young guys. If y'all watching, if y'all parents got some young kids, please, and I say
Miss
please.
Kia Bone. I keep saying Miss Kia Bone. Miss Kia Foster said she ain't never know you did time.
Believe me, it don't look like it because when I came home, I looked like you, but I gained it all back.
Hold on.
I look like you.
Bullshit.
But, yeah, but Dre, 7, and then the 5 turned into 8. Is what you said?
4 months turned to 8.
4 months.
And 8, you know, but I was blessed, man. You know what I'm saying? I had a squad that had my back. So I ended up getting back in court. And so they cut 3 of them years. They ended up sending me, I was in Vienna. They sent me to Pontiac. Oof. And so I sat in Pontiac and, man, didn't had no idea why I was there. You know what I'm saying? They just came, put me in cuffs, threw me in SIG, threw me on the first thing, smoking. Next thing I know, I was at Pontiac. They threw me on the farm, had me working behind the wall. Next thing you know, I was in Waukegan, man, going to court. And, man, you know how a lot of cats say, oh, man, my niggas came through. Fam, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Top Dog came through for me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And Top Dog, that was my OG. OG sat out here at work.
So we're nobody from the streets there.
Yeah, the OG from the streets.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Okay.
We from the ground up, you know?
Yeah.
My OG, my mama came through. She worked hard, got that money up, got me back in court. They knocked off 3 of them years, ended up doing 2.5, came on home. You know, but that was a different journey, you know?
So doing the time, got right back into the community, y'all. Now listen to this story now. Yeah. He goes from the 7 to the 5 to however it was supposed to happen. He helps out the Muslim Nation, was at the pantries. Worked for PAS for 8 years. Another community act, DJ Gold. Huh?
I mean, I deal with the community.
Another community act, though.
Definitely.
And it wasn't easy, Dre, was it? Because you tell these young, was it easy?
Man, ain't nothing. What do you mean?
I'm saying, was it the time? Because, a lot of people out here a lot of time, man, ain't nothing going down. Can you explain the bird trip to everybody? The trip, getting on that blue bird.
Oh, man.
I mean, you got to have the people that really, the people that's going to love you and support you, they're going to be there. The people that was, like, never really solid, they not going to be there. And that's, and like I say, when you take that ride, you going to expect, just say, a lot of people to be there for you. End of the day, shit, they ain't going to be there for you. Like, it's rough. I'm talking about from
But
the
you had a good corner,
the
right,
women.
Dre? You had a good corner, you said?
Man,
Who
most
can you
definitely.
trust, too?
Most definitely, I had a good corner, man. When I went down there, man, that was probably the scariest part of my life. You know what I'm saying?
Mine too, man.
15 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to, rolling with some guys. Got cousins and things like that. But now you by yourself.
Right.
Now you got to rely on your mob, and then if you ain't really part of your mob, now you a stain. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that right there. I fast forward to now, man. That right there, man, turned me into who I am today. You know what I'm saying? Person where you able to stand on your own, you able to believe in what you believe in, and you move how you move. You know what I'm saying? And can't nobody say nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody.
Man.
And Big Buddy Roll, shout out to my boy checking in.
What's up?
Yeah, he definitely said facts. He North Chicago bound. Granny, whole family North Chicago bound.
Hey,
Big
look.
Buddy Roll.
Go with this next one. This is one that's getting me.
Talk
right.
some shit then.
This is the next one's getting me. Also supervisor for the Lake County Peacemakers.
Indeed.
Explain.
Oh, man. Well, Lake County Peacemakers, man. Lake County Peacemakers, man, the mission is to cut down the gun violence, man. Help to, reset some of these mind frames, prevent cats from going into jail, and then give the guys that's coming home from jail other options. See, a lot of people don't know about all the resources you got out here. The first thing a cat want to do when he come home, he want to get to some money. But then they don't understand, man, it take time to do certain things.
Right.
But you got programs that pay you to learn certain trades, man, to get you where you going.
Listen up, y'all.
Just because you a felon don't mean that you can't do this. And then on the street level for cats who ain't went to jail yet, preventing them to go to jail is helping them to identify distractions. You know what I'm saying? We all done went across them distractions. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be in school, but we worrying about these girls. We supposed to be in school, but we worrying about how our shoes is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Them distractions for shorties. But then you got distractions as adults. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas will go grab their rims, you understand me, before they engine good. And we've been saying this for years. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas will grab the car before they got the garage to put it in. You know what I'm saying? Some people spend every dollar they got before they even try to build their credit. But how do a young man know this if he wasn't raised like this?
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? But you see signs of that where you able to tap in and I'm telling you, this type of information, giving it to a cat that don't know it, man, you actually blow his mind. He think you scamming him. You know what I'm saying? He think it's a scam. Oh, nigga, you the police. Nah, nigga. This is a way where you can move along, where you build your own blueprint and find your own destiny. With me, you look at things like a lot of people, man, the guys that's playing basketball, NBA players.
Right.
These cats ain't just started playing a couple years ago.
Right.
This is something that they had in them. And when you get to a certain part in your life, your whole thing is to utilize what you got to get where you're trying to go. So all the knowledge that you gain, you know what I'm saying? That's what's pushing your future ahead. Gold like music. Shit, Gold did a lot of things before he was goddamn playing records.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Before he was spinning them records.
But in the process of that, that
Needed
love for
something.
music,
What's there?
man, fucked around. Joe, I got a hustle fam that was just in me and I didn't even know it was there. Now I'm living off that hustle. You know what I'm saying? So when you can sit back, man, and pinpoint certain individuals, you know what I'm saying? You could direct them in a different way, but your character got to be intact. Your character got to be intact to be able to give that message to one of these real ones out here. You know what I'm saying? Because, fam, if your character bogus, fam, you are the message you bring. You flaw. You know what I'm saying?
So do you what the Lake County Peacemakers, do they deal with the younger teens and stuff like
Man,
that too?
we deal with high-risk individuals throughout any neighborhood throughout Lake County.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We deal with teens. We deal with adults. We deal with cats our age. You know what I'm saying? There's still cats out here that's hotheads. You got 45-year-olds thinking they 16, 17.
Hell yes. And y'all need to quit that shit. Shout out to Pedro watching too. My boy Pedro watching and Keno.
Who's Pedro?
Keno.
I want to figure out.
Pimp.
I'm trying to figure out. I mean,
Pimp.
is he gonna be around for Cinco de Mayo?
Fuck Cinco de Mayo. My birthday pop.
Man.
Oh, hold on. I can't say it like that.
Yeah.
Hold on. Not like that. We're just so far away, right? When is Cinco de Mayo?
The 5th, May 5th.
May 5th. Let's
We
focus
got
on
some
my.
time. We gonna focus on your birthday. We
Thank
got
you.
you.
Yeah, but shout out to all my. Come on now. I love my Spanish family.
Yeah.
Don't get me killed. Nah.
Yeah, though. Yeah. We'll
But
wait for you.
shout out to shout out to Pedro, Michael checking in. Like I said, Chiquita checking in, Tiffany checking in. Everybody showing love. Please share this live. And we sitting here with my boy Dre right now. We just chopping it up.
Man, I'm sitting here playing this whole tape out, right? 5 years, goes and go in the community and just doing outstanding work. Then works for Paz where he sees all of the, I'm not gonna say negative, you're just seeing the community, real life
shit.
stuff
Yeah,
that's
real
happening.
life shit.
And he's here to help out. And I know he lending a hand. And then
Shout out to Bella's Kitchen.
but then go
to cut you off. Shout out to
then
Bella's
to work
Kitchen.
with the Lake County Peacemakers, right?
Dealing with all ages, all youth.
And giving back still.
You got to remember, too, these youth think the shooting shit is cool right now. They think that shit is cool. I don't know what fucking movies is out right now. Maybe it's the 50 Cent movies. I don't know what's tricking these motherfuckers. But it took to you get to a certain age till you really mature, you realize that shit ain't what's up. That put your gun away, get some money, take care of your family. Make sure your mom's good, kids good. To me, that's the real hustle right now. All that other shit. How can you get money and you toting a gun? Where you gonna get money at? And obviously, you ain't gonna have time to get no money because you're too busy gangbanging.
And getting back to the Lake County Peacemakers, so how many is it of y'all? Is it?
Man,
I just want to.
It's like 13 of us, man.
It's 13. And y'all based out of Waukegan?
We based out of Waukegan, but we work through Zion, Waukegan, and North Chicago.
So basically, I think I seen y'all a couple times just out and about. Yeah. Just okay. So basically, y'all basically lending a helping hand and straightening out if you see fit. Not in a bad way, but just just talking.
No, you have to engage the community, be a part of the community.
Okay.
So you have to go into them places, man, where a lot of people don't go, and yeah, you gonna see us outside.
And they know you, right, Dre?
Of course.
Because they know you from the Gold. They seen you all over, right?
No.
And they respect you, right? Can I say that?
I mean, you can if you want to.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? A lot of these cats, man, right now, I'm by far their elder. So, a lot of the young cats, man, they ain't that familiar with me.
Okay.
But, because I coach football, a lot of them, they know me. But it's meeting them. It's being able to have what it takes, man, to get in their face and holler at them. Young nigga right now move you around. You know what I'm saying? You slide on them when they doing them. Fam, they don't care how old you is. Man, it's move around what you doing over here. You know what I'm saying? So it's the respect level, and just hollering at different individuals, man. You got to realize it started for me, man, because after that first 7, I worked for the Youth Enhancement Prevention Program in North Chicago at the Daisies Center.
Okay.
Shout out to
I did that. I had Shaq and them when Shaq and them was shorties. You know what I'm saying?
You had
Shaq, Cody, A, Warner, Al. I had all of them.
You raised them up then.
Man,
Yeah.
And after that, I worked Ceasefire. I worked Ceasefire for 8 years too. You know what I'm saying? So, So like, man, this type of work, man, getting back and getting out there, man, it's love, bro, and it's reward.
So can I ask you one question? Because some people want to know on Facebook right now.
Go ahead.
They say, where can they get that shirt and hat from?
Hey, fool.
Because, you know, some people not know what it means, but to me, it look like it's your last name.
Yeah, man.
But
man.
some people might not know, but
It's cold-blooded, though.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
cold-blooded.
nice.
We work
It
in
is
media
nice.
definitely say that's a nice shirt you got on. And Kia said, Gold, are they really gang banging though? She said, I don't know what's wrong with the youth. As a mother of three, she just pray. So, like I said,
Let me answer that real quick.
Come on with it.
Is they gang banging? Nah, they ain't gang banging. That's probably one of the best things that ever happened around here, because they not structured. Family forming cliques. They naming their own gangs, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, because it's like, no disrespect, or I don't want to say nothing wrong, but just say Felipe died. It's Felipe gang.
Yeah.
And, you know, they might be on this area, but you
And
might
then
have.
if you think about it, it goes to the person that died at that point in their life. 9 times out of 10, they represent someone who got killed, you know, while they ain't had a chance, man, to make it back to their human self, while they was still in demon form. Mm-hmm. So now you got a mob that's patting itself after a demon, basically. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I love my nigga. He was a killer. He was a hitter. You know, we gonna rep him until it's over with.
Oh,
but
man.
fam, he never had a chance to grow into the man that he was supposed to be. So now you sitting here representing this man. Are you representing him in vain? You know what I'm saying? Because
that's deep,
you
man.
know, you
That's
representing, you know, at a
Big shout out to
fucked up
DJ.
part in his life, you know?
Shout out to DJ Fito checking in too.
Man,
And
that's
Kia
deep.
did say real talk too, Dre.
That's
Real talk.
you know,
Real talk.
what he just said. I never even thought of it. Not like that when you hear it.
So I try to always tell these kids, you know, just be humble.
Mm.
You know, you always got to remember, you can't live for day. You got to always think about your future. Where you want to be at. You know, you got to ask somebody, where you want to be at in 20 years. You got to remember that. Because, as you know, rate you going, you ain't going nothing but to jail or dead.
That's right.
So you got to always throw that out there. Where do you want to be in 10, 20 years? Where do you want to be? You know, you got to ask them that, because they'll throw their life away. And a lot of these people think they tough, Paul, but trust me, I was locked up with a lot of so-called tough motherfuckers from the town and everything. You motherfuckers was crying with them sentences. You know, you're getting 40, you're getting 50 at 100%. You were crying, but you're portraying to everybody on the streets that you were this tough motherfucker. Oh, I stand on it, on this, on that. No, you were really crying in your bunk, crying when you came
And
back.
I think that DJ Go, that's like the real of it, Dre. When the judge put that hammer down, he put that hammer down.
But they act tough though. They all tough. Let me tell you, I had did a little not vacationing, but yeah, I rented a spot out in P.O. Box 38
Right.
for a while,
Right.
and everybody that was so called tough, I was like, damn, I thought you was a hitter, but you crying. And I'm gonna laugh
And
at
like
it
you
because
said,
I'm gonna
it
laugh
hit different, don't it?
because
Dre,
you do stupid
Can you say
shit.
the same thing?
You
No,
do
most
stupid
definitely.
shit.
They hit different, y'all.
But see, when it comes down to the shorties, man, you know, it's like that 10 years, that 10, 15 years, that's a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it,
So,
man. Gosh.
so when for real, when it come down to it, man, with young niggas, man, I'm gonna stop calling them young niggas. When it come down to young men, you know what I'm saying? We setting short-term goals. We setting something short, something that you can get to, cause I'm telling you like this: once you crush one goal,
Okay.
crushing the next one is where your adrenaline come from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like man, you can't go to the gym, man, and expect man to come back, you know, shredded up next week.
You can't expect him to even go to the gym at all.
I'm going.
But on top of that though, you know what I'm saying? it's building
fuck
that
with you,
muscle.
bro.
You
Facts.
gonna go today, and tomorrow you ain't gonna want to go back. But if you got somebody on you, guiding you through it, pissing you off, got you mad as hell, I'm getting your ass out the bed every day. We going to this gym. We going to this gym. We going to this gym. By the time you get to day 30, you're gonna begin to see some change in yourself. Then you're gonna look at it like, damn, I just did this for 30 days straight. Now you miss 2 days, you're gonna be feeling like you missed some money. You know what I'm saying? And that go for any goal that you line up. Fam, you can't sit here and want the million. You don't even know how to get 100. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna get 100,000? You can't even keep $900 to your name. You know?
So Dante Brooks say he definitely wanted to just salute you, Dre, and much love. You know, you wanted the realest around. So, you know, he salute what you got going on, what you are doing. Cause I could salute because like you say, don't tell nobody you're involved if you ain't involved. You gotta be involved with the community, the people. You know what I mean? I just think that
You basically saying you got to match what you're talking about.
Yeah.
A path, a walk.
Cause he shouldn't be going to nobody. You know what I mean? You gotta know from the mistakes you made. Cause we're older now. Like if I can go back in the time, boy, I wasn't be selling no drugs when I was a kid, and I would have did something totally different, Paul. I would have changed life.
Now listen to this.
But
Young ones
I
out there,
thought it was
listen.
cool at the time. You know what I mean? I was misled until I became now. I feel like I'm a fucking leader now. You know what I mean? Because I'm not doing the shit that I thought was cool. We hustling for Jordans as a kid. You know what I mean? Doing dumb shit. I was driving to school freshman year. My own car. Shit, no license. Parking at I ain't gonna say the house, but yeah, I was parking down the street.
Driving, do the thing. Dre,
Shit.
also you got your own business, man. Birds 5-star cleaning.
Indeed. Shout
Come
out
on
to
now,
Birds
man.
5
Let's
Star
make some
Clean.
noise for
Hold
that,
on,
though.
man.
Shit.
Got your, hey, y'all.
See, and
y'all ain't look
I'm
through this
glad you
whole-
brought this up, Paul,
through
because
the
I
whole
got some
thing.
questions. I got some questions.
Give it
for
to
him.
him, man.
I
He
got
got
some
his
questions.
own business.
Yeah,
Rob,
yeah.
he
That's
got
what
his
I
own
say.
business.
And I salute.
Two guys from North Chicago got their own business right
I
now.
salute.
RF39 Productions got his own. I said all 3 hours, but I'm hyped up because I'm excited to hear
But
somebody from North Chicago.
I
They
knew
got
you
their
was
own
gonna fuck
business.
up.
I don't want to hear what you talking
I
about
knew
right
you was
now.
gonna fuck
You ain't
up.
gonna spoil this moment.
You
They both from North Chicago,
Go ahead.
and they got their own business, and they doing good.
But, and it's a couple, and I just want to ask you one thing while we talking about his own business,
Okay.
because I think it's important.
Okay.
And I'm just going to lay it on him like this. Out of Waukegan, Zion, North Chicago, I put Gurney in there. Who supports you the most?
Oh my gosh, bro.
Man, I can't even.
The most money, the most business,
I
the most
couldn't
people
even-
that support.
Bro, I'm gonna
just
keep
throw
it
a name
above.
out there.
I can't, man, because everybody support me, Joe.
No,
Like,
I agree.
I
but
get
just give me one name out there, one city.
one city.
One city. Put it out there right now.
I can't. Bro.
One city, man. That support Dre the most. That's gonna call you tomorrow because
the
I got
whole Lake
footprints.
County- The whole Lake County fool with me, bro. And
All
I'm
right, well,
talking
hell,
about-
give me a half a city then. Which one? Then?
Man,
Between
I
me and you.
all of them, man. All of them fool
The Real
with us,
Tough
man.
Podcast.
So, hold on.
Go said, give it to me.
Who spent the most money and what area are you in the most? Oh, for 2024, what area was you in the most? That's just on the record.
Oh, man. I don't know.
What area?
bro.
He basically said
I can't-
Libertyville, Gurney.
I can't put.
They spread it around?
Man, they spread it out, man.
Man, well, you got to
know?
give it to them. Go. They messing
They
with it.
spread it out.
They know the name Warship. Then
We got contracts.
All right,
in
who
different
paying the
places.
who paying the most? Where you doing the biggest projects at? The
In
biggest.
Lake County pay the most, man. Lake County
Talk
got
to
it
me,
cracking,
Dre. Come
man.
on now,
Hey,
Dre.
Hey, we slide
See,
to Cook
he
County
beating around
too,
the bush.
So, nah, I can't pinpoint that. I can't just put my finger
So
on.
if you was only keep one city, what city would you want to keep?
Man, I had to take the whole state, man. I can't just keep a city in it, man. The whole ill state, Joe.
Hey, go, you couldn't pull it out of him right now.
I mean, hold on.
He showed up. You couldn't pull it out of him.
He just ain't being honest. He's not being honest.
The GO love me. Walktown show me love, and the Z show me love.
Okay, then.
You know what I'm saying? I can
Say it,
that.
Dre.
If you only could do
we
one,
on 5.
if you could only do
You
one,
already said about Zion.
if he could do one city though, like one city, what
He
city
gonna do
would you
Zion.
choose that's gonna take
He
care
gonna
of,
do Zion.
that's gonna feed you and your family? What city
Zion.
would you choose?
Zion calling
I'll
them.
probably say Lake Forest.
Okay, then.
Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
You know what I'm saying?
And only
It's-
bring
it's
that to
some
say
of that money.
because I know he's from the GO. I thought his biggest support, his biggest not fan base, let me correct that, his support
System
and
and all
everybody's
that.
system will be in North Chicago because I figured this is where he's from. It should start with family, family's friends.
Oh yeah, no, they support me. They support me, but bro, everybody support me, bro. I can't I'm talking about, man, from the city of Waukegan, the city of Zion. I'm talking about the cities. You know what I'm saying? The city buildings.
Basically, they coming together and
you
they
know what I'm
calling.
saying?
They calling up his company,
bro. But then you got.
I called his company up.
You got to realize, like, it's y'all. You know, the cats I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? That know that Drake.
Hey,
do
DJ Go,
something,
I
you
called
know?
him,
Yeah.
and I was so impressed. He did extra. He said, "Hey,"
Well, if they follow
and
Drake,
he do a good job.
if they follow him on his Facebook, Dre Warship, they already know
Good.
that.
He came to my mama house. My carpet looked crazy. I walked around. I said, Dre, what you doing? He said, cuz I'm getting this up out of here. He and his crew, they came in and look, they shoes, everything, they came correct, uniformed up, moved stuff around, covered stuff up, and got right to where he
Shout out to
talk-
Wandro.
And
He
guess
just
what?
signed
I
us
didn't ask.
he just signed us some stars.
There
too.
we go.
He's-
Matter of fact, by
Yeah.
him sending stars,
He said make sure we acknowledge. So
hey,
I'm
right now,
acknowledging right now.
But he, who right now at home? Who is our who's our top supporter for sending them stars? Because he told me he is. I got to find this
I
out,
think
y'all.
he is though.
He the
Seriously.
top supporter.
Yeah.
Man, big
why
shout
the
out.
fuck you don't be on your phone?
Look here, because I can't pay attention. I can't do two things at once. I need you to direct that. You way more better than me.
Damn.
Are you way more better than me at that? But look here. Get
Saliba-
back to the support.
Saliba say support isn't always financial, but can't grow without the bag. Facts. I think you definitely need a little.
Yeah, man. Look, but get
Need a
back,
little
y'all. I
bag.
really want to give him his rose right now because I said thank you.
Give him what?
Roses and flowers and bricks and mortars and all the rest. And then, contracts. I hope he get more and more contracts because he worked hard, him and his crew. I'm going to tell you that. Now, this is a guy coming from where he came from. Out the mud. Start all over. Because I know if he was doing anything illegal, this money is slow money. And we all know that. The other money was coming so fast.
Let me tell you, and I'm gonna be real with the live. Working, having your own shit, and all doing what you gotta do, it's gonna be a little slow. You gotta build it like you was hustling, though. If you're a real hustler, you're gonna build your shit. That's why I DJ, cause I needed something fast like the dope money. And and it's just true.
Okay.
I was doing numbers back then. I was doing better than cocaine. Nah,
Yeah.
you laughing.
No, I'm saying,
yeah,
hey.
I'm serious. Shit, like one party a week, nigga gotta sell a couple bricks, motherfucker. I ain't gotta do nothing but throw one party.
Yeah.
But I just had to, figure out what would make me money, like the hustle life.
And DJ ain't doing it. On your part, with doing with the cleaning and stuff like that. Basically, what does your cleaning committee do besides? Because I know y'all did carpet and stuff like that for
Man,
me.
bro, we do everything, man. We first off we
We
specialize.
work in media, you a
we
fool.
specialize in carpets and upholstery. But,
Carpets and upholstery.
but we clean. We refinish floors, man. We do move in, move outs. We have contracts with daycare centers and dentist offices, doctors' offices, man. Where we come in, we clean a few times out the week. Man, we keep it going, man. And most of my employees, man, are cats just coming from these streets. Cats is
What you
looking
say
for
now?
jobs.
Wait. Hold on now.
Big shout
Let's
out to
stop the record right now.
shout out to
recycling
Kodo
my
Murphy
homie.
checking
Man,
in. He say shout out to Big Dre. He used to do my flyers too. He a
Man.
great man, Mr. Kodo Murphy.
Yeah. Look here. I'm finna stop this tape right now. You said what? You hired in the community? That's what you said?
Man, you better know it, man.
Now look here, y'all. In the community, helping out, get his own business started, and coming back and grabbing you from the community?
No, I mean, for sure, man, and I want to speak on that,
Please.
too. It happened to me like that. Bro, I come home from the penitentiary, and when I get out here, the first thing that a brother do, man, I'm going straight to the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the block. I done sold work. I done had my next tail. You know what I'm saying? I was out for that
Boom, boom,
Jeezy
bang.
era. You know what I'm saying? But in the process, it was this brother named Mr. Bodie, man. Mr. Bodie snatched me up, and he had a cleaning company, and he showed me how to do some things. But then it goes back to me being in the penitentiary.
And they showing you love, Dre, on
learned.
Facebook.
Man,
Are you
that's
watching?
tough.
Oh,
Nah.
you ain't watching? All right, but they showing you love, too. They showing you love.
All the stuff I learned in jail, from being a porter, from doing them deep cleans on them kitchens, from stripping and waxing them floors. The state of Illinois paid for basically for my elective, for me to sit here and learn something that now I come back home and it was a young man doing it, and he put me on. He led me to the lake.
Mr. Bodie.
Mr. Bodie led me to the lake, and rest in peace, Mr. Bodie. I bought my business from Mr. Bodie before he passed.
Okay.
And he gave me the game, and then from that, man, it's just recycling. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving the guys same chances. Fam, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I probably done had over 60 employees. You know what I'm saying? Everybody to work.
but-
Earlier, everybody got a bird.
I tell any business owner, good help is hard to fucking find.
Hey,
I don't care what you say.
Before you say that, so is there a reason behind the name?
Yes, the reason.
Tell us the reason behind the name.
Well, my granny nickname is Bird.
Okay.
And my OG, I've been calling her Old Bird since I was a shorty. You know what I'm saying?
Dre, you something else.
So it's like, man, both of my women in my life, man, that mean the most to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fam, they sacrificed everything for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got some homies. Yeah, I got some partners.
Ooh.
But without the OG
Okay, Mr.
and
Duncan.
my granny,
Right.
you understand me?
Booty Mac.
I'm out. You know what I'm saying? They have my back, so why not sit there and put they demonstration on top up under them over them stars? You did?
So the name Bird is behind. I wanted to find that out, Gold.
Those some family niggas, man. Him and Avery. If you don't pay attention,
Man.
they post that. Mom, boy, they love mama. Boy,
Yeah.
hands down. And
Man.
you know, Avery, that's just
my
his
little
brother.
Warship
Yeah.
around here, Warship landscaping.
Yep, he doing this thing
Hey,
too.
go.
Shout out to him.
Now we done went through this, right?
Hold on, Chiquita said, yo, what the F, you a whole nut for this one. And then Taliba say, Dre, we heard you're on you're an international player.
Yeah.
Like an international player.
Hey,
like
check this out, though, Gold.
UGK. Let them
hey.
know the earth is your turf. Go ahead.
Hey, look here.
And
But to
shout out
break
to
it,
Booty Mac sent 500 stars.
Booty Mac. That's
Booty
what I'm
Mac.
talking about.
Oh, that's
Boy,
famo.
man.
That's what I'm talking
famo
about.
right
No
there,
go.
man.
They
Yeah.
standing up for show in here. No go. Look,
Oh, yeah, he
I'm
is
surrounded.
no-go.
Look, you got Dre, you got Rob over there, no go crazy. And they played on the Flams. I heard he was
Hey,
getting
man, but
ran
you want
over.
me to tell
I
you
heard y'all was
something?
getting ran
Hey,
over.
Hey, but check this out, man. I know you sit back and you holler, no go, walk town, Lake County. I mean, Zion.
Inchworm
So,
showing you love.
Hey, we Lake County Negro.
Shout out to Inchworm.
You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
okay.
I'm talking about, man, that hold a lot of weight, man, being from out here.
Okay,
'Cause
listen what he's saying now.
Hold on.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm gonna tell you this, man, when we take them trips down to them colleges,
Okay.
we done sat out here shooting at each other and warring with each other and things like that. Then you get out there, and they think we up here riding horses and milking cows. You know what I'm saying? And you got to realize, fam, the only cat that you even know, that you can even embrace, is somebody that you know. This is why a lot of guys, you notice how the Mars is mixed up? Like, my best friends is disciples. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats, man, we start off with one cats, but we pick out the real ones in each one because we know there's real niggas in every mob and there's fuck niggas in every mob.
Oh yeah,
that's-
it's
that's-
snakes.
Hey, that's the real talk,
Hold on,
man.
And the real
snakes, motherfucking snakes, man.
And the real ones parlay
Shit.
together. You know, they know how to, man, put that bullshit to the side. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
hold
Cat ain't got no
on,
hustle,
hold
that's
on.
what he gonna do.
Let me cut you short one time, Drake, because Kia Bone Foster said, Dre, you lived in Zion. You was Zion.
Hold up. He was there first, kid. Don't tell me he was there first.
You was Zion, nigga. They ain't from
check it out.
North Side. You was Zion,
Hold
nigga.
on. Now,
She say you was Zion, nigga.
now let's get into this geographical.
Hebron.
Hold on.
There
In
we
the
go.
motherfucking
Hey,
Hebron.
that's my stomping grounds, dope.
All right, you ready?
Okay.
You ready? I'm gonna need you to walk with me real quick.
I'm gonna walk with you.
You know this how old Drake know about. I know a little bit of everybody from everywhere.
Correct.
You feel me?
Shout out to Big
So-
Bone, too,
so
because he
let's put it
original
here.
Hebroner.
I'm from the Go.
Okay.
My granddaddy from the set. But I used to play down there on the set.
Right.
You know, my homies from the set.
Okay.
I used to come down there with Freddie Mac, Quincy, VAR, Shell G, rest in peace.
Woo,
in
CLG,
peace.
it's my boy.
The Shaka.
C Floyd, Bomber Lord. I used to be down there on that set on Jensen Court. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
My granddaddy stayed across from Joe Eddie now. You know what I'm saying? So I've been knowing them my whole life. Then every summer, I stayed up there. My uncle and them, they managed the Hebron Townhouse.
Townhouses.
So I'm up there every summer, live there, key to the crib. You know, this is how I get to looking up to cats like Meatball, Snook. You know, I get to see these cats in rare form. I get to see real cats doing real things. You feel me?
Yeah.
Then, Auntie stayed in the White House, right in the MJPs. You know what I'm saying? Then I stay over here on 24th Street. You know what I'm saying? With Farcon now. So, man, I done seen it all, bro. I done been everywhere. And then I went to every school in Waukegan. In Lake County, I went to Holy Rosary.
There you go.
I went to AJ, hold on.
There you go.
I went to AJ Castlemine. I went to Butterfield. I went to Washington. I went to Glenwood. I went to Greenwood. I went to Jefferson. I went to Jefferson twice. I went to Abbott. You know what I'm saying? I went back to AJ. You feel me? I wanted to go to Central bad as hell. You know what I'm saying? By the time I made it to North Chicago High School, man, I was on the first thing smoking to St. Charles.
So by the time you made it that's when your career down at the college started?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's like I know a lot of people because I done been with them in all these areas. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I know them. You know, I went
To
school
enlighten
with 'em.
everybody now, I got to get it to him. Hey, go. This is the topic, and this is what's so good about this whole story. Rob Foster, I need you to zoom in on this, though. Check this out. I hear you in a film, man, and the film is out right now. Lost and Found.
Dig
Right
that.
now?
Yeah, man.
The
Okay.
film is out right now.
Let's make some motherfucking noise.
And look here.
That's
I
what we
seen
gotta
it, too.
make. We gotta make some fucking
Man,
noise.
he a good actor too, man.
Oh,
A good
man.
actor. Hey, and it's a
Gratitude.
real film. It's got some. Explain something.
Man,
It's a-
first off,
come on.
shout out to Yashin Inchworm Phillips. She is
Inchworm.
amazing.
All right.
She been checking.
She from Lake County.
She been checking in.
And she gone, right?
Oh, yeah, matter of fact,
She
she's in
showing
LA.
Dre.
She's still pursuing,
LA.
you know, her goals and dreams.
Inchworm.
You know, shout out to that mama.
Yeah.
You know,
Man,
man,
you
she
gotta
called me
go.
up. She
You
hit
gotta
me
go.
up one day and
Okay.
said, you know, it's out the blue, bro. Like, you gotta think about it. Like, fam, I ain't acting and all that.
Shout out to Daryl Johnson one time. He just sent us 1,000 stars. Man.
Ooh,
Thank you,
damn!
man.
Come
Thank you,
on,
man.
baby.
Shout out Lucky, Honey
Yeah.
Bay, Honey Bay Barbecue, man.
Yeah,
Shout
man.
out
Okay,
Lucky,
Honey
man.
Bays. Okay.
So,
Q Johnson.
yeah, thank you very much, man.
He
Appreciate
in Zion,
that,
y'all.
man.
He in Zion. Barbecue place in Zion. Y'all check him out. But get back to it. Get to me with
Yeah,
the
man,
Lost and Found.
And
Yeah,
Inchworm watching right now, so you know
Inchworm!
she's showing.
Man, we got. Can y'all one time give her?
yeah, shout out to
She started
Inchworm.
off here, and she in L.A.
I follow on all platforms. I already know.
That's what I'm talking about.
I see her. I'm following on Facebook.
Come on back home,
and
Inchworm. I need
Instagram.
you on this platform. I got to talk
Ain't
to her.
shit back here, Inchworm. Stay your ass where you at.
Go.
Stick
I'm
to
not
your
gonna let you
future.
say that. He built a business in Lake County, so I ain't gonna let you say that.
But yeah, Inchworm on
Yeah,
she
okay.
doing her thing.
Well,
She
she-
into
come
the
back and get
movie.
her.
She into the production.
I want to be in the movie. But anyway, go ahead.
Shout out to Inchworm.
Well, y'all, man.
Who all in the movie though?
Man,
Break that down for me.
Man, we got, you gonna have me mess up these babies' names, fam. It's a Lake County
Joshua
cast,
Bowers,
man.
thank you very much for
one
the
of
100
main
stars.
things is
Thank
the
you.
Production behind the movie. them cats that was working, directing it. You know what I'm saying? Cornell Ford.
All right, Cornell. Lake
What's-
County.
What's fam? Man, Joe, I forgot fam name, man.
Marcus?
No, man, Yation, you on there? You know.
Type it
bro,
in, Yation.
man.
We're all on there.
But I sat back with all
Somebody
y'all.
look like you
Lil
on there
Noah.
too, ain't it? I seen on the cover.
Shout out to Lil Jimmy watching too. He
Little
don't never
Jimmy, all
watch.
right.
Yeah.
They checking in for you, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, they love you, bro.
Lil Jimmy, I'm finna sell my bike. Somebody coming to get it tomorrow. Let me know if you ready now.
Man, I'm from the hood.
Man, little Jimmy, they checking, and y'all, thanks for showing them love. But anyway, is there somebody that look like you on this film?
Lil Jimmy just gave us some thumbs up too.
I don't know if it's somebody like you that look. I mean,
Oh, you talking about my brother?
well, say that then. I'm
man.
trying to pull it out you, Dre.
all right, well, we speaking on Avery's. First off, happy birthday to my nephew.
Happy
Avery.
his
You know,
birthday too.
It's today, Avery.
His
Happy
son,
birthday.
His son.
My
Pay
nephew.
Pay attention,
Okay,
Paul.
okay.
Don't
Okay,
you
Happy
just
birthday.
you just can't
He
be
said Avery,
fat
Avery,
for
okay.
nothing.
So that's Avery's
Avery
son.
Jr.
Avery
Yeah.
Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
pay
What
the
do you
fuck
say? He
attention.
didn't say that. He ain't say no junior until now.
I
got
was
it.
Hold
too
on.
fan.
Well, go ahead. Then I got excited. when he said
No,
Avery. You know.
man.
But
This
I heard the
nigga
nephew fucking part.
Okay,
so
well,
just
you
pay
heard- I
attention.
mean,
God damn,
Yeah,
Paul.
you better than me with that. Go, but go
Fuck.
ahead. Tell me the rest, man. Let me shut up.
Man, it was a dope experience, bro. It was a dope experience. It was a serious cause for the film. It's a lot of things that we don't think about, but it definitely happens. Little girls are getting kidnapped, you know, and sold, trafficked all throughout the United States. And what's crazy is it goes on so much right here, Lake County, that, you know, we always hear about when somebody gets shot or when somebody in jail or when somebody get told on, but don't nobody hear about when them babies be getting snatched up. So
Facts.
highlighting that, you know what I'm saying, bringing that awareness, you know what I'm saying, to the community, especially the little girls growing up, because a lot of little girls be naive, bro. You know what I'm saying? The way things are now, man, you know, cats snatching them up, you know, they got so many things to offer a kid. You know, before it was candy and shit like that, you know, but now they tricking them. Oh, your mama sent me this. You know, it's like a fake page. You know what I'm saying? They tricking shorties off the internet, all this type
Facts,
of stuff.
though.
So
Y'all be aware out there.
please be aware.
Be aware.
Please.
And I have girls. Boy, I was on my girls.
So how long you been doing the film?
Man, the film, what you mean? How long we been doing
How long?
it?
I mean,
How
is this
long?
the second one?
No, this actually
Sex
the first
trafficking
part.
black girls and
you
black
know,
women
and,
and women.
It's
My
it's
bad.
another part coming out. We could be working on that soon. But yeah, man, the film demonstration thing worked out for me. I got a couple cast calls. You know what I'm saying? For Stranger Things
And Dre, I don't mean to cut you off. Inchworm did say, please watch Lost and Found. Subscribe to Inchworm Entertainment on YouTube.
yeah. Please put the
Subscribe
link in the
to it.
comment. Lost and Found.
And
please.
I told y'all it costs y'all free 99 to subscribe. Like, why wouldn't y'all, especially if you from the town, like support Inchworm, what she doing, her little journey. I follow her. You know, like I say, her energy is good. What she doing is good. Follow her, especially if you from here. I ain't gonna say she expect, but you would think the people from here will support her while she's on her journey. So if she blow the fuck up, yeah, I'm gonna be like,
I mean, yeah,
all right,
I know her, yeah.
I've been supporting her from day one. You ain't been doing shit.
So why you doing the film? When you was doing all the filming, going through it, did you learn so much about it, or did you was this all totally new when you
Man,
found out
bro,
about the kidnapping?
And she got
stuff
the
like that?
I'm gonna-
Inchworm got the link up to y'all right
I'm gonna
now.
keep it a buck, bro. Like, fam, like I worked at Pads, man, for years. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I worked at Pads for years. Man, my mama worked for the STARS program and things like that. Man, my auntie Sheila, you know what I'm saying? She been a foster parent for years, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of these kids be having issues, bro. And just seeing that, man, I know about it. You know what I'm saying? I watched the kids, you know, like, fam, I coached for years. I coached football for the North Chicago Flames, man, for what, 14, 15 seasons. And watching these young men and these little girls grow up, you know what I'm saying? It's some of them, man, that ain't make it. You know what I'm saying? It's just that you don't hear about it, you know.
Wow. Go, wow. I'm just bringing it all back to going to do time, man. A guy went and did time, and he turned his whole life around, DJ Gold.
Man, you gotta realize that was a stepping stone, bro. You know what I'm saying? Life is about building your character. That's part of my character. If you take that away, if you take me going to jail away from me, man, I probably don't be the person that I am right here.
How you gonna lead by? I don't say how you gonna lead by example, but it's like how you gonna say you experienced anything. You know, he knows. You know what I mean? Where this can get you here. You know what I mean? So he needs to be, you know, pretty much putting that into the youth, the younger generation. Like, hey, you do this, and that shit gonna get you here. You might come home or you might not.
Yeah.
So it's like you got
gotta say
choices.
that.
You got choices.
Hey,
you just
it's not
gotta
a
make the right
guarantee that you
choices.
coming home either.
So Dre, just before, you know, for the people, like, or just for the youth, what advice would you give the kids to keep them out the system, keep them out from going to, you know, to prison, or just what advice could you just give the younger generation right now if they were listening? What would you tell them right now, and like within the sentence, like what advice would you give them?
Man, I would tell a youngster, man, you know, don't be afraid to make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But within them mistakes, you know what I'm saying, be prepared to hold accountability. You know, when you can sit back, man, and admit, man, hey, you know what, I fucked up. You know, just sitting back, being able to tell yourself that, man, is a load off. And to give you a chance to reset and move on along. And next time that situation presents itself, you will know, man, to go this way or that way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can't hold nobody by no mistakes they make, man. Mistakes build character. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna learn nothing until you fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sure the first house ever built, man, ain't stay up. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
That motherfucker fell down.
Gold, I'm gonna take this time to read some comments for Dre. Anybody that says something to Dre,
No,
I want you to go ahead.
Daryl Johnson definitely said very true what he's stating. Miss Kia Bone Foster, I always keep saying Kia Bone Foster.
We understand.
Kia Foster, yeah.
Right.
She said you learn from experience. Daryl also said he feels that. Michael said real role models. You got to have real role models, and I understand that. Like you got positive role models. See, I think it's a difference. You got your street doughboy. I don't approve that. I'm not gonna approve that, because that shit comes.
But let me say this though,
Gold. That comes
hey,
with
just
things.
listening to that, man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Character is everything.
Okay.
And growing up for a youngster, it's nothing wrong with being a copycat as long as you copying the right cat. I grew up, man.
That's deep.
I stole everything.
That's deep,
bro.
with there.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
deep.
you will see something, man. I'm in a joint, man. I'm talking about. I'm with King Bean. I'm with a lot of heads. You know what I'm
Top
saying?
hats.
Over these mobs. And you see certain attributes. You know, you see how Fan walk in the room. You see how he sit down. You see how he talk. You know what I'm saying? And as a young cat, man, I'm sitting back over here. You know, I'm holding it together, but I'm thinking like, man, this nigga cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know, everybody got vices. You'll see a certain cat in the movie. Oh man, Stringer Bell, for instance. You know what I'm saying? We saw The Wire. Stringer Bell was a sharp individual. Now just imagine if you could take pieces of Stringer Bell, pieces of Bogsdale, you know what I'm saying, and create that one person that you gonna be. Mm-hmm. If you follow these guidelines, you still gonna fall into the person that you is. You know what I'm saying? But you got a blueprint to work off of.
Facts.
Ain't nothing wrong with looking at another man and saying, hey, Joe, you know, no homo or no shit, but that's a cool nigga, man. You know, I like how Fan move. You dig? You know? And as a youngster, basing your performance off of that, character gets you everywhere. You can't get nowhere without it. My relationships got me where I was at. From the Papa Andreos to Carol, Frank, you know what I'm saying, fam, all the way out here, man, I'm telling you, fam, character gets you in every room you need to be in. And being original and standing for something, you know what I'm saying? Like, they could see that. You could tell by the way a cat walk, by the way he carry himself. You know what I'm saying? He ain't worried about the worldly things because he governed himself. You know, you gotta govern self, man. So it's like creating a play on the video game. Shit, I want to be at 99 all the time. You dig? So it's like, man, I'm sliding all my shit up, Joe.
You making a perfect man.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, shit.
Go. Did anybody else say anything in the comments?
Learn from a lot.
I just want to give a shout out to Kimberly. She just gave us some stars, so thank you, Kimberly.
Okay, Kimberly.
And Tiffany say the wife has the best series ever.
Anybody else say anything for Dre? Anything else? I wanted to really.
Everybody saying
on.
preach. Make sure you copy the right cat. Love it. Like you don't want to copycat the wrong motherfucker. You don't want to do
best,
that.
though.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
He said you could take a little bit of this, take a little bit of that.
Man,
you
I'm
create
telling
your own
you
blueprint.
just
He
don't.
said.
On the real, nigga.
Put your own blueprint together is what he said.
So before we go, Dre, in the next, let's just say in the next 5 years, where you want to be, or what are you presenting in the next 5 years?
What's the plans?
Man, the plan for the next 5 years, man, is to first off, man, you know, stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? First
Amen.
and foremost, keep God first. You know what I'm saying? And basically right now, man, my life is on it's on cruise control. You know, I'm just gonna keep doing what I've been doing. Where I'm at right now, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Will it get better? I'm sure it will. But my thing is, you know, like Ray Lewis said, man, when I leave here, how will I be remembered? You know what I'm saying? I wanna be remembered, man, as a cat, man, that reached back. You know, a cat that took what he had and put on, you know, for the whole city, not just North Chicago.
Yeah, for
you
the
know what
town,
I'm saying?
for the
the
town.
whole demonstration.
For the town. When you say
Okay.
the town,
You know,
you represent
the whole
represent
demo,
That's
everybody.
deep, y'all.
I mean, you
That's
want to
deep.
be a pillar of the community, fam. You know, when I go, man, you know, hopefully they throw up one of them green signs and throw it on one of them streets I like to go down.
Any plans for the kids for the summer?
Man, yes.
This summer of 2025, any plans for the
What I
kids?
got going as far as Lake County Peacemakers, what I'm doing now is building just a therapy session for young men to come in. You know, we hoop, get us an open gym somewhere. You know,
Okay.
get them something to do.
Okay.
In the process, sit down, chop it up, see where they at. You know what I'm saying? Also, we'll be coming up with a peace walk. You know, like a 5K. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Everybody come out. You know what I'm saying? Represent.
5K, that excludes you, Paul. But go ahead,
I'll
Dre.
be ready then, go.
Hey, you can do
I'll
it.
be ready.
You can do it.
I'm going to do
But
it.
just a
got
walk,
it,
man,
Dre.
for peace to represent, man, all the fallen ones that's not here. Because, you know, I mean, somebody dies, they post them on the book for a couple months, and then you don't hear no more about it till their birthday hit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But we want to keep the memories alive of all our lost. You know what I'm saying? Let them know that they did not die in vain. You know, everyone that we lost to murders, to jail, you know, we learning off of them situations. And we remembering them, and we trying to utilize that, man, to keep somebody else from falling down that same route.
Okay.
Anybody else you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, very important. Don't forget, because
man,
you
shout
get
out, shout
take
out,
your
shout
time,
out.
because you know
Yeah.
you forget somebody. They're
Somebody
gonna
might
hold you. They
crack
gonna
you
hold you
upside
to
your
it.
head for that.
They might not do
I
that,
know,
but
nah, I'm
they
just
definitely.
talking.
No, I'm just saying you can't forget nobody. Just make sure you give your shout outs to
Definitely,
everybody that's
definitely.
supportive, hold you down, family. I'm just trying to throw some things out there so you don't forget nobody.
Well, I gotta definitely shout out all my sisters. You know what I'm saying? I got a team, fam. You know, we hop on them planes and do our things throughout the years. You know, they, you know, like once again, people that you got in your life show you different things.
Correct.
I was in the cell, fam, and I can't tell you I ain't been around this country. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't been in no military. You did? You know, passport stamped up, man. You know.
Ooh, that's what you do.
My sisters put me on, you know, Beebs, Atisha, Tiff, Keita, Pud.
Shout to
you know
Vegas.
what I'm saying? Man, all of them. I can keep going. We deep, Joe.
Okay.
You know, man, my OG, mama, man, you know, my mama, man, you know.
Come on.
Shout out to
Come
her.
on, let's
Shout
keep
out
it going. Let's keep it
to
going.
my white mama, man. You know what I'm saying? Kill Frank, man.
Okay,
Hey,
okay.
believe it or not, man, I learned so much for that lady, man. You
She
know what I'm
good
saying?
people.
She an ultimate hustler. You know what I'm saying? She know how to put that person to the side and focus.
And she listens.
Yeah, my
She'll sit down and listen. If it
My
makes
brothers,
sense, she'll fuck with it.
you know what I'm saying? Shout out Tans, you know, Dre Johnson. Definitely my big bro, Sean Lewis, you know,
okay.
Dream Lounge, you know.
Shout out to Dream Lounge. Him and his wife.
Yeah,
Doing
most
their thing.
definitely.
That's right.
Hey, I want to shout out Big Mike too, Mike Coleman, man. Man, part of that hustle, man. I watched him as a youngster, fam. You know, I watched the hate. I watched a whole bunch of shit happen with that young man, Joe, and I watched him stay.
Shout out to 1119.
Yeah, shout out
That's
to
my bro.
1119.
That's my bro. He don't pay good. That's my bro.
Man, hey, he's a hustling motherfucker.
He
man.
is. He hustling the fuck
know.
out of me. He don't pay good. but anybody else?
Yeah, man. I like to shout out
Come
to
on, Paul,
everybody.
calm down.
Everybody, especially
I can't even
like
hold my
big
damn
cuz, Mike
TV
Bone.
face.
Mike Bone.
Shout
What
out,
up, baby?
Shout out Ammo
There
Athletics.
you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Elmo,
man,
y'all.
Bone was one of the reasons, man, that got me
What
into
about-
that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was on the fence, man, and my big cuz, I told him one day, like,
And don't forget about Tiffany. She's showing you love. Chiquita Gordon showing you love. Inchworm showing you
I was on my way
love.
back to them streets. I was on that fence, man, and I called Bone up one day.
Okay.
I promise you. I
Oh,
promise
yeah, let's
you.
get to that.
And man, Bone like, man, Joe, I got something for you, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Fam. Shit, Bone, Loke, Tony Gills. Man, we sat back and we coached football for years, man, and it put something into you, you know what I'm saying, doing for others. I done bought a whole bunch of cleats. I ain't got no sons out there. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta realize,
Man,
just,
y'all better listen to this, man.
just
Please.
putting on, man.
Go.
You know, you around people
listening.
that put on.
Go.
Shout out Lil Jimmy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Mark Miller. Shout out them MJPs, you know what I'm saying? Shout out.
Hold on. Let's
Zion.
catch Paul up right now. What did he just say? Shout out to who?
You know Chicago, the projects, bro. Marion Jones, man.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm just, you slow.
What are you doing?
So I'll make a show.
What
I'll
are
make
you
a
doing?
Show. I'll make a
I'm
show,
50,
Paul.
bro. I just want to let you know. I just look like this. I'm telling you.
But you caramel. You're
I'm
caramel.
don't make no difference.
Okay, go ahead.
I was in the street too. You
Shout
forgot
out
I did 8.5.
Shout out them youngins. You know what I'm saying? I promise you, you know what I'm saying? You got Mike Simpson, Aaron Simpson.
That's right.
Arnold Shedd, man.
Yeah.
I'm watching all these guys put on, Joe. I used to coach them. You know what I'm
know,
saying?
that's right.
And to see them being great, man. And when you see them out there, man, they had nothing but the utmost. Man, I could keep going on and on and on.
I wanted
but
you to get it off your chest.
yeah, man. Shout out to Lake County Peacemakers.
Guess what? They
Shout-
giving it to
Come
you
on,
right
don't,
now.
for,
Shout out
don't
to them
forget.
Birds,
Just keep
five-star
shouting them out.
cleaning.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Your workers, right?
Yeah,
Say
all
your
my
workers
workers.
did.
So hold on. How can they get in touch with you if they need some carpet cleaning right now?
If you need some carpet cleaning, you call me at 847-508-1682.
Hold on, let niggas get their phone out right now. Hold on.
Hey, they gonna
Give
put
a
it in the
second.
comments.
And put it
in
one
the
more time.
comments.
Put it on one more time.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Give it to him right now then.
Yeah, man. You know, 847-508-1682. That's how you get in touch with Birds 5-Star Cleaning.
I wanted to say something before.
Hold on, let me do
cash
this
out.
real quick.
Go ahead.
'Cause
Go ahead.
I just saw this, and this is a lot right here, and I forgive, and I hope that I could be forgiven for not even mentioning this.
Okay.
Man, my uncles played a part in my life too. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I give my props to my mom and my granny, but my uncles put me on. My uncle Joe Bone
Larry
and my uncle
Bone.
Larry Bone. You know what I'm saying? If
I know
y'all
the
don't
whole
my
Bone
Uncle
family.
Larry, man, I'm telling you, you know, you see Mike Bone. You know what I'm saying? My Uncle Larry, man, started this. You know?
Man, I'm telling you, I've been part of the Bone family for years. From Mark Copeland, Kingston
Rest in
Bone.
peace, cuz.
Yeah, like the whole Bone family. Shout out to everybody, man. Like I say,
Yeah, I seen one of my
been
little
on.
cousins, man. You know, free Butch Bone. I seen his son today at Youth Build. You know what I'm saying? Handling his business, getting his life together. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing. You know. Shout out to Kingston Neal too over there at Youth Build.
and don't forget, y'all, it's May. With no more snow coming. Clean your carpets. You know, support. Yeah,
Please.
you know,
Because you see, he give
support-
back. He hire in the community. He come from, you heard what he said, and he's showing you the blueprint of him. It's the blueprint of Dre.
And I can do more. But one thing that I realized, man, you know, the purest form of discipline is to suffer. So if you ain't suffering through anything that you going through, bro, you ain't gonna get no growth.
And I was just looking, man. It says product of grace on your hat.
Yeah, I am a product of grace, baby.
Ooh, that's hard, y'all. You gonna have to ask him, man. He might have to get this up, man, because it stands for something. You see what it stands for? He got a blueprint, DJ Gold.
Definitely do.
I'm gonna have to get you an interview too, man.
And that's why
I'm
I
really
want
gonna have
people.
to get you one.
That's why I want people to support him. Because, like I say, we should support. I think the biggest support should come within your area you live in,
You
the
know what?
community. I just
And
think
also,
that.
speaking of support, y'all make sure y'all check out DJ Gold, because is this your last party?
Yeah, that's it for my
This
birthday.
is his last
for my
party.
not
Birthday
my last party. Birthday party.
Well, that's
yeah.
what I seen on that.
April 26th, right here at 1119. Man.
Get your
It's
sections
the
now.
last. Oh, it's only like 2 left. It's only like 2
Y'all come
left.
party
out of
with the
10.
DJ, man. He put
Like
in work
10,
as
only
well.
like 2.
You gonna see him this summer out there, but man,
And I want to thank Dre, man, all of what you did for the community, man. All you do
definitely
for the
double
people.
thank you.
You're grinding, and I just want to thank you, man. And you know, big shout out to everybody that's been showing you love.
Once again, Lake County, give yourself a hand. For,
Shout out to
looking out for him
Taliba.
as
She
well.
all the way from Cali showing you love, Dre.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. And thanks for the stars, everybody.
Inchworm and Cali showing you love. Everybody that gave us the stars, man. We really appreciate y'all.
And before
it's
we
all
leave-
about support too,
And
Paul.
before we leave, y'all make sure y'all tune in to Sessions. Go on to Robert Foster's page. Check out all the highlights.
Is that
the reels.
Foster's? Or
Yes.
RF39 Production?
Yeah.
And then, hey, and I get one in for us over with.
Go ahead.
Hey, if y'all out tonight, man, you know you got Nico down at the Dream Lounge, and you got my sister Shayla up at Frank's, man. Slide through, fam. I'll see
You heard
y'all
what he
a little
said.
later.
Look at him talking about showing that love.
But that's support. That's
You know
support.
what it is. Hey, y'all, till next week, we out of here. We love y'all, the Real Talk Podcast.
Please stay
Drake,
safe.
We appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you.
RF39 Productions and
Thank you.
Sessions. Alyssa,
Thank
we
you.
working. All y'all know what time it is. We on the come up.
Birthday party this Saturday, 11/19.
DJ Gold.
Please come show
No
me
more Yellow
love.
Gold?
Thank you. I'll take DJ Gold.
Okay, you
in a
take
minute,
that?
it's just gonna be Jason.
It's gonna be Jason. I can't wait. It's just gonna be Jason. That's what I'm talking about. 39 Productions, take us out of here, man.
We out, y'all. Thank
We
you.
out of here, man. We love y'all.
The sun's out. La 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 la. And it feels so good. La 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 la. On the right side. La 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 la. And it feels so good. Let's go. La 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 la. Praying hands to the Father. Oh, way too good to be bothered. Oh, living life with no stress. Yes, every minute's my best. Yes, feel like I'm winning the lottery. Buying my mama a house is harder than pottery. Winning it just like I oughta be. Things looking up, up. I'm living on the bright side, looking for that good life. Everything is alright, riding on that golden wave, swimming in the fresh blue, pussy feeling brand new. Sun is about to break through. Ooh, I love the world today. I'm living on the bright side. 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 It's that tank top weather, oh. All my friends get together, oh. Feel it couldn't be better, yes. Tell me this is forever, yeah. Summer days they're getting hotter. She getting up out the water. Baby, it's beautiful, so that's the future is wavy. Colors are crazy. I'm living on the bright side, looking for that good life. Everything is alright, riding on that golden wave, swimming in the fresh blue, glossy feeling brand new. Sun is about to break through. Ooh, I love the world today. I'm living on the bright side. 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 The chemistry's right. I'm feeling so alive. Dreams flying in the sky. And I'm never coming back. I'm living on the bright side, looking for that good life. Everything is alright, riding on that golden wave, swimming in the fresh mood. pussy feeling brand new. Sun is about to break through. I love the world today. I'm living on the right side. 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 I'm living on the bright side. The sun's out. La 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 la. And it feels so good. La 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 la. On the right side. La 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 la. And it feels so good. Let's go. La 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 la. Praying hands to the Father. Oh, way too good to be bothered. Oh, living life with no stress. Yes, every minute's my best. Yes, feel like I'm winning the lottery. Buying my mama a house is harder than pottery. Winning it just like I ought to be. Things looking up, up. I'm living on the bright side, looking for that good life. Everything is alright, riding on that golden wave, swimming in a fresh blue pussy, feeling brand new. Sun is about to break through. Ooh, I love the world today. I'm living on the right side. 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 It's that tank top weather, oh. All my friends get together, oh. Feel it couldn't be better, yes. Tell me this is forever, yeah. Summer days they're getting hotter. She getting up out the water. Baby is beautiful, so that's the future is wavy. Colors are crazy. I'm living on the bright side, looking for that good life. Everything is alright, riding on that golden wave, swimming in a fresh blue pussy, feeling brand new. Sun is about to break through. Ooh, I love the world today. I'm living on the right side. I'm living on the right side. I'm living on the right side. I'm living on the bright side. The chemistry is right. I'm feeling so alive. Dreams flying in the sky. And I'm never coming back. I'm living on the bright side, looking for that good life. Everything is alright, riding on that golden wave, swimming in a fresh mood, pussy feeling brand new. Sun is about to break through. Ooh, I love the world today. I'm living on the right side. I'm living on the right side. I'm living on the right side. I'm living on the bright side. I'm living on the bright side.